Right, discussion, this latest discussion that I've had an idea for is Harry Hell. Um, right, here's the first episode.
To TV Birth, the show in which we take a look at the week's TV. Here, did you see Antiques Roadshow on Sunday?
It's a wonderful piece. Where did you get it?
When I was holding it in trust for the princess. The Queen knows all about it, yeah. She came through for me in the end. 3 hours she had me in there with her. 10 minutes she had me there with her, yeah. He changed the flag, you know, Earl Spencer. Oh, yes. I don't care what he says. I never laid a finger on Barrymore.
I'll give you £2.50 for it.
I'll take it. See, the Queen spoke in black and white, while the Princess spoke in colour. Yeah, Paul, mate, you want to check on the tracking on your TV, all right? Maybe need something to boost the signal. And after the kidnap scare, baby Brooklyn relaxes at home. Now, ITV runs the cruise ship. The food's fantastic, great facilities, and the entertainment is first class. Here's the very talented Penny with pianist Queenie. Careful, Penny, I think you might have started a bit low there. I'm not sure, you might have gone a bit high now. Now you've gone too high. Not long ago, Rick Waller joined the ship. Here he is in action. Now, he's a big lad, but there are reasons for this, as he explained on Celebrity Facts. Sorry, Fit Club.
I've always had a very large structure. If you stripped all the flesh off me right now, you'd have like a massive skeleton. I mean, I am structurally very substantial.
We got hold of some X-rays, which actually prove that basically he's pretty much solid bone, covered in a very fine layer of fat. He's basically highly sophisticated coral. I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, I'm enjoying my nightly fix of bargain hunt.
Hello, bargain hunters. I'm David Dickinson. I am. I'm David Dickinson. I'm out and about looking for a bargain. Oh, I like your shoes, mate. I need some of that, bargain hunters. Now that's a bargain.
It's strange how people end up looking like their stereos, though. Now, Britain's favourite show business doctor, second favourite show business doctor, Robert Winston. He's back with a new series, Human Instincts, in which he offers us uncanny insights into the workings of the human body.
Winston's wisdom. Food is our fuel, and without it we die. Winston's wisdom.
To be honest, I preferred him when he was on 70s sitcom Mind Your Language.
Just take a note of all your names, nationalities, and occupations. Yes?
Es la primera vez que vengo. Es esta la clase para aprender inglés.
If I get a Tic Tacs, tin of dog food, some chicken nuggets, and a bottle of bleach, I don't know. That's the last time I play with the adverts. Bargain hunt.
I'm David Dickinson, and I am the hunter. Oh, I'm having some of that.
There hasn't been a decent new road safety campaign recently, has there? Not since Alvin Stardust.
Look at them. They must be crackers. Hey! You must be out of your tiny minds. When you cross the road, always use the green cross code. Great. See you, girls. Take it from me. Be smart. Be safe.
You see, we had Alvin back then. But you know they've got a new campaign coming out next year. New bloke, yeah. Here's a sneak preview.
Don't you sit on the road. Look up and listen. I mean, I love you dearly, but you know.
Winston's wisdom.
And it's not just babies that find bitter food disgusting. We all do.
Winston's wisdom.
Now, whilst BBC Two are running Great Britain's, we're running our own version. Ladies and gentlemen, it's TV Burp's Great Kittens. Great Kittens! And still number one is Smudge. A 2-week-old tabby. Oh, bless. But remember, there's still everything to play for. Please send in your clips of kittens with your reasons why you want them saved. I mean why you want them to win. Write to the following address. P.O. Box number 13048, London, W10 6WQ. That's Great Kittens! Great Kittens!
Right, that's a bit. That's the first 7 minutes 21 seconds of the first episode of TV Burp. Now we'll have a look at the second episode of it. See what that's like. Taking his time coming on. That there.
TV Burp, the show in which we watch the TV so you don't have to. Well, of course, Celebrity Big Brother started last night, but as well as Sue Perkins, Les Dennis, Goldie and the rest of them, there's also another well-known figure in the house, but you don't see quite so much of him, as most of the time, he's hiding.
Osama, how are you getting on?
Well, I'm not happy about it, man. You know, I mean, that Les Dennis, right, he's got some bacon in the fridge, and it's dripping onto my tofu, man. You know, that Sue Perkins off the bread advert, right, she's all over me, man. She's all, I mean, like, she's well fit, but back off, Sue, all right? I mean, I got 10 wives back on. You know what I mean? I got 10 wives. When they told me, like, Goldie was going to be on it, I mean, I thought they meant the dog off Blue Peter. I broke with all the teeth. I'm just not happy about it. I mean, I really miss my cave. Ever wonder why you never see the tweenies without their heads off? And I'm a little bit anxious tonight because I've left Michael Jackson babysitting. It's all right, I'm in a bungalow. You know that sitting in watching TV can lead to obesity? Which brings me to Celebrity Fat Club. Sorry, Fit Club, Fit Club. And Tommy Walsh has had a relapse. Oh, I love this show. Here's Colleen Nolan being weighed in last week.
Last month you weighed 11 stone, 10 pounds.
Right.
And today you weigh 11 stone, 6 pound. £4 loss.
Good.
Happy with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're probably like me. When you weigh yourself, you always have a doctor present, don't you? Always have a doctor. Just in case, you fall off and perhaps scrape your tummy. Yeah, bang something nasty. The thing is, Doc, shouldn't you be at work? Poor old Rick Waller. Oh, he's having a hard time. Yeah. See, this man, surely he should have his stomach stapled, right? To his arse. That's just the middle man. No, to be fair, it's been tough on Rick. And if you were Rick, you'd probably be looking forward to going home and maybe collapsing on your bed. And if you were Rick, perhaps you've been on a strict diet all this time, and maybe you'd allow yourself one little treat.
Well, now I'm just so exhausted. And I don't know, I'm just really looking forward to getting back to my place and collapsing on my bed. Nice bottle of water or something.
Treat yourself, a nice bottle of water. Really push the boats out, but the undoubted star of Celebrity Fit Club, for my money, is Ian McCaskill.
Ian said he hadn't rode a bike in 64 years.
Right? That's the thing with riding a bike, it's so easy to forget how to do it, isn't it? The other week he forgot how to swim. Isn't it weird how people end up looking like they're toasters, though, eh? Emmerdale, the story of simple country folk.
Oh! Wish they made these things a bit smaller.
Did you know that every year over 12,000 country folk fall into their buildings and become traps? That's why we've started a campaign. Before you empty, lift the lid. Now, one of my all-time favourite programmes is Time Team, and Tony and his gang are back on Channel 4 with some of the highlights. What I love is the way they manage for a tiny bit of flint or something to build up a much bigger picture.
The house was taking shape, and we'd established that there was more than one. Working away clearing the floor of his roundhouse, Phil discovered this bone awl.
And I mean, that sort of polished tip, I mean, you can't make a thing like that, can you? You can only get that polish by using it.
Yeah,
If that's polished, I'd like to see his shoes.
So from now on, whenever Grace looks out of her window, she'll be able to imagine several iron-age roundhouses in her garden.
Yeah, just by looking at a tiny piece of bone, she can sit back and imagine a garden full of Iron Age dwellings. Come off it, lads! Hey, the best you can imagine from a piece of pointed bone would be another piece of pointed bone that looks a bit like it. Or at a stretch, a packet of them. Right? My advice to you is, try finding something bigger. You know what I mean? Have a look at this bit.
No, this is the ditch around the outside of Phil's house.
Yeah, this is
Okay.
the big roundhouse.
The big roundhouse, the roof's coming down like that.
Yeah.
Okay, and this is the front door.
The most you could say about that brown area is that it's some mud. There's the Time Team lineup, look. And you thought Hearsay were weird looking. They did Lennon on Great Britain's in the week. Now I wonder, what's Liam Gallagher's son done to deserve that sort of attention? John Lennon, who once said, "Imagine there's no countries." It's all very well, John, but, where are you supposed to go on holiday? You haven't thought it through, have you? Now, I watched Children in Need last week, and I would have thought that surely by now they've raised enough money to get Pudsy's eye fixed. I've got the slight idea that maybe he's milking it a bit. We managed to pick up this footage suppressed by the BBC of Pudsey himself leaving Television Centre after the Children in Need broadcast.
All right, girls. Well, over needing this. Wait a minute, where's my car? Where's my car? It's producer Darley in now! Listen up! In disgrace! They know who I am! Without me there is no children in
See, in my experience, most children are in need of a good old-fashioned telling off. You know, that's just me. Now, Nigel was voted off Fame Academy this week, yeah. And he went back to the arms of his wife, Mel, who he hasn't seen for 4 weeks. Oh, which reminds me, I've got to just, yeah. Hello, Mel? Yeah, it's Harry. Yeah, listen, love, I think it's probably better if I don't come over anymore. What with him being back and everything, yeah. No, all right, yeah, no, yeah, I can't, not now, it's a little bit awkward. All right, yes, I'll talk to you later. And Amy was voted off Pop Stars to Rivals, hosted, in part, of course, by dear old Pete Waterman, who, let's face it, he is getting on in years. Here's a picture of him in makeup. He is old, Pete Waterman. He's so old his first pair of shoes melted because when he was a kid, the earth was still hot. That's how old he is. His favourite dish at Christmas was roast dodo. That's how old he is. He's upset at the moment because he lost out to Henry Cooper to be the face of the flu jab. That's how old he is. Hey, is it me, or does Louis Walsh look a bit like Jimmy Cricket? You may laugh, but take a look at this clip of him on Pop Stars.
Oh.
No, we're
No,
not.
No, you're not. I'm going to go for Nina. That's just me.
Nina, you're through.
It's so annoying, isn't it, to have to wait to find out what happens in the soap. So we thought we'd use this Ouija board to see if we can contact the other side, to see if they can give us any predictions.
I am the ghost of EastEnders Park!
Man alive, it's Lou Beale! Now tell me, what are your predictions for next week's EastEnders?
Pauline's getting depressed. And she goes and sits on a bench in the middle of the square.
Are you sure it's the bench, not the allotments?
No, bench.
Or the screens?
Definitely bench.
Or Arthur's grave. Sometimes if she's fed up, she goes and sits there.
No, it's not that bad yet for the grave. Bench first, then swings, then allotment, then grave.
Or has every actor that ever walked a stage at one time or another been in the bill? Here's just a few. Andrew Watts, Den Watts, of course, and their daughter Sharon, Steve Owen, Neil off The Young Ones, and his flatmate Rick, Lily Savage, the bloke off The Carry-Ons, and Roger Daltrey. It's been ever so good of late. I enjoyed this particular exchange between Sergeant Boyden and a member of the public.
They had a gun and they took the car.
What sort of car?
The kids.
What kids?
The kids are still in the car.
The kids are in the car?
They took the car. I tried to stop them.
Listen, Donnie, can you tell us what sort of car?
It's a Mercedes, black, 4x4.
A four-wheel drive, yeah? Registration?
X469 something. I don't know. Please, the kids. I'm worried.
Don't worry, we'll find the kids. Are they your kids?
But where are the kids?
The kids are in the car.
The kids are in the car.
The kids are still in the car.
The kids are in the car.
The kids are in the car.
Is it me, or are the policeman actors in the bill getting younger? Shouldn't those kids be in the car? Even Todd Carter's joining the bill. Mark Fowler off of EastEnders. Yeah, of course, it was Mark Fowler who pushed nasty Nick Cotton off a roof. Could he possibly be at work in our TV highlight of the week? That fridge.
Jerry, watch your back! Put it down!
What? Yeah, in fact, the only person who hasn't been in the bill is me. Last week, I set about making my own uniform, some old tights, a blue mac, some wellies, some blue paint, and a walnut whip. And then I went to it, and the sun here. There you go. What do you think, eh? Uncanny, isn't it? Right, off to Sun Hill. Morning, Ken. It's working. Morning, Super. Got any big cases for me to solve? I'm quite happy to go down to the Bronte estate, round up a few felons. I've got the van outside and everything. Who are you? Right, I'm DCI Hill. I'm on attachment from Emmerdale Central. Yes, they told me to come down here and solve a few crimes for you.
You never told us. Did I tell you, Robbie?
He's not on any list I've been given.
Oh, that's typical of them up at Emmerdale Central. It really is. The thing is, I'm here now, you know. I've got the uniform and everything. So, it must be kosher.
Yeah, he's got the uniform, Super. He must be genuine.
And the van.
Yeah, the van.
Yeah, well, if he's not on any lists, he can't be in it.
But everyone else has been in it. You had the entire Watts family off EastEnders once. I've got a serial killer for you. Yeah, well, I just have to go it alone. I'm DCI Hill for up at Sun Hill, where they filmed the girl. Are these sleepers that you're passing out in? What are those?
Sorry, I cannot.
All right, on your way. Can I see your bus pass, please?
Right, you got my bus pass.
All right, up against the wall. DCI Hill from Sun Hill Police Station. This car of yours.
Yeah.
When's the last time you gave it a clean?
About 8 months ago.
Yeah, it's filthy. Just to get it sorted, all right? You realise that walking slowly can hold up people on important business, don't you?
Really?
Walking slowly.
There was something about the uniform didn't quite ring true.
I'm arresting you for impersonating a police officer. You don't have to say anything, but it may harm your defence, and if you're not, then you went. Hang on, Bob. Look at this.
CI5, why didn't you say so?
Yes.
I'm very sorry.
All right, chatties, men. Go on, off you go.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
Don't let it happen again. Oh, and fellas.
Yes, sir.
Smarten yourselves up a bit, eh? I don't know.
Was you saying that? Is it all funny? If you know, if you've listened to 20 odd minutes of him, haven't you? And I think that should be enough to form your opinion. Oh, but I'll do a part. I think I'll do a part 2 and 3 of this one, and I'll find more of Harry Hill's TV series that he's done, and you can watch them and see what you think as regards whether they're at all funny or not. And I'll be back shortly with a part 2 of this discussion.